What's up, guys? Echo here, with a little bit of a channel update for you guys. Channel update or like a content schedule update kind of thing for y'all. Non-scripted, as most all of my stuff is, because I'm really bad at script writing. But I do have a little notepad of stuff I want to talk about, so I'm not completely rambling because I want this kind of not super long. Basically, I kind of just want to diversify my content a little bit in terms of what I have available for you on Twitch versus what I have available for you on YouTube. Because at the moment, I kind of feel like they're kind of a little too similar for me as a creative and as a content machine, for lack of a better term. Because I feel like, here on YouTube, we have the playthrough videos, the Let's Plays, and that's fine. That is great. But I feel like I'm kind of doing the same exact thing, just with a webcam and with chat alerts and stuff like that over on Twitch. Which, for some people, hey, that works. That's cool. For me, it's kind of starting to not necessarily like lose me and lose my interest, but it's kind of like putting all my eggs in one basket, essentially, where I'm having one kind of content but two different platforms, and to me that's just not gelling well enough for me. So, like I said, I feel like there's not enough variety for me as a variety creator. So basically, I kind of want Twitch to be the home for my more evergreen content. I'll go ahead and call that. I'll use that buzzword for it. And what I mean by that, it's stuff that, like for Baldur's Gate 3, for instance. I'm streaming that on Twitch right now. For some people, it might be a little hard for them to pop in chat and be like, hey, what's going on, when I'm like 40 hours into the game, because then I gotta like sit down and explain what's going on. And Baldur's Gate 3, it's a popular enough game, but at the same time, like, other people that have never played the game might not know. And for them, they haven't been there for the past 50 hours, and I don't want them to feel bad by having to play 50 hours of catch up by watching through VODs, or because, let's admit it, Twitch, for all intents and purposes, Twitch is, despite having, VODs that you can watch on demand and you can highlight and you can make collection playlists and stuff, and I have done that for several playthroughs. But you're on Twitch to watch people live. You're on Twitch to watch and interact with the streamer live. You're not trying to watch stuff they've already done before. That's what YouTube is for. So ultimately, I want my Twitch to be kind of like the hangout. Like, you've had a long day at work. You kind of just want to, watch me play Fortnite really badly, or like try to do some solo dungeon runs in Destiny, stuff like that. Stuff that you don't really need to know what's been happening the past 50 hours. All you need to know is what's happening right now. So, and for me, it's kind of like a way for me to also play games with my friends, because I haven't done that in a long time, and I miss my friends. Like doing Destiny stuff with Will William Moobs, doing Dead by Daylight or Fortnite with like Bree, Tamara, and Briar, doing random wacky multiplayer stuff with people like Winter and Trouser and stuff like that. That's what I want my Twitch to be. I want Twitch to be my my have fun space, you know, where I can get together with some friends. I can essentially just turn my brain off and play a game, you know. With YouTube, it's kind of, you know, I'm sitting here at the desk, nobody's watching. You know, I can focus fully on the game. I can immerse myself. I can talk about what's happening, and I can zone in. You know, it's a little harder for me personally to do that on Twitch when I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to entertain chat at the same time as absorbing the game. So, basically, what I'm going to be doing for the content schedule, shorter games, and I say shorter. I always, whenever I decide to play a game for YouTube, or whether to play a game for YouTube or stream, and I've never played it before, I tend to look up how long it takes to beat a game. So for YouTube, what I was doing is I would look up a game, and if it was, you know, like 30 to 40 hours, I'd be like, cool, I can do recordings of that. I can do a let's play of that. That's fine. You know, stuff like BioShock, Shadow of Mordor, I turned into a pretty interesting short playthrough. I've been looking at, like, Sea of Stars. You know, Sea of Stars isn't that terribly long of a game. I can do a let's play on that. You know, Fallen Order. I've been looking at stuff like Life is Strange or The Walking Dead, the Telltale's Walking Dead series, like stuff like that. Stuff that you can kind of really absorb in like shorter episodic content. So those videos will be uploaded every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at around noon Central Standard Time, and those will be about 30 to 45-ish minute videos, kind of the same, kind of what we're doing currently. So there's no change on that, no change in that front. The big change, the one I'm kind of excited about, is the Friday and Saturday uploads, because those are what I'm dubbing as movie night downloads, or movie night uploads. So those will be uploaded at around 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 p.m. at night, and those will be where the longer games, you know, the 100-hour games, the 80-hour games, stuff like Baldur's Gate 3, Witcher 3, Dragon Age, Mass Effect, Skyrim, you know, the big massive, like, open world games, you know the type I'm talking about. Those types of games, that's when they'll be uploaded, on Fridays and Saturdays. And those will be episodes of anywhere between 2 to 3 hours, depending on, you know, how I'm feeling during the recording. I'm thinking, and I kind of brainstormed this, I'm kind of going off script, off note, everything. I'm just getting this thought out here while I'm recording this. I was thinking maybe mostly unedited, except for, like, you know, say if I'm playing a game on, like, the hardest difficulty or something, or just, you know, it's a puzzle game or something like that. If there's a puzzle in the game, if there's a particularly, like, challenging combat gauntlet, if I'm just lost wandering an area, stuff like that, those parts will be cut out and edited. But for the most part, those movie night uploads, I'm not really thinking I'm gonna touch them too much. Just kind of give you the long 2-3 hour blocks of stuff for a watch. You know, it's kind of like my thought of it is, you know, especially because the days they're uploaded, Friday and Saturday, it's kind of like, you know, Friday, most people, you know, that's the end of their week, you know, that's the end of their work week, so they have their weekend coming up, and it's, you know, it's 8 p.m. Friday night, you're not really looking to do too much, so you kind of want to watch, like, a movie, or, you know, just chill on the couch, and what better to do than, you know, a 2-3 hour video, you know, of a game that you might like, that you might really like, with a person that you might really like too. So yeah, that's my current thought of that. The thought process behind what I'm gonna start with, I got my Baldur's Gate 3 VODs. I'm gonna download those from Twitch, and then I'm gonna edit those and chop them up into playthroughs until we're caught up, and then that's when I'll start recording Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough, the Dark Urge playthrough. The other playthrough, the other movie night playthrough that I was thinking of is getting back into Witcher 3, which I was streaming here on YouTube. But again, kind of like the same thought process where it's it's on YouTube, so it's still the same thing, but it's kind of easier for me just to sit there and get more immersed into the game without having to also think of entertaining a chat. So that's where my thought process is. So for as it currently stands, as of today, what we're thinking. So the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday videos is going to be Bioshock, the Bioshock playthrough, and then on Friday and Saturday, I haven't decided which game on which day yet, but say like Friday night will be The Witcher 3, and then Saturday night will be BG3 stream uploads until I get caught up. I think there's 12 VODs. So for the next 12 weeks, it's going to be those stream VODs, and then we'll get to pick back up on Baldur's Gate 3. Which I'll probably still just record those because, you know, it's fucking BG3 and I love that game. So that's where I'm at with the YouTube side of my content. When it comes to Twitch, back on the Twitch side of things, that's where I'm going to have that previously stated, the evergreen variety content. Multiplayer games, again, like I said, I want to get with my friends and be able to play games. Stuff I was thinking like Destiny, Dead by Daylight, Monster Hunter. Like Monster Hunter Wilds is coming next year, and I'm going to spend an embarrassing amount of time playing that, and I have friends that want to play that with me, so we're going to be doing that. Stuff like Monster Hunter, Fortnite, Diablo 4, just stuff that people can just kind of pop in and chill and chat with me. You know, they can spend their Sunday and Monday nights kind of just relaxing and hanging out with me. Special consideration, though, will be taken for things like any brand new release that I feel like playing right away that I don't want to play on YouTube. For example, recently, I haven't picked them up yet, but stuff like Space Marine 2 and Black Myth Wukong, you know, like super brand new releases, that stuff would be taken into consideration for stream, or stuff that I don't normally play like at all, because, you know, I'm more of the RPG guy, I'm more of, you know, playing multiplayer shooters with friends, but special consideration could be taken for, say, horror games in October. You know, I have the first Resident Evil on my PlayStation. I think it's like the remake or whatever. And then I think on Game Pass they have Resident Evil 2 and 3 remake also. So like I got plenty of those. I got Outlast 2, I got Little Nightmares 1 and 2. Like I got horror game ideas, but those would be also for stream, because as someone who doesn't play horror games, that'd be a fun viewing experience for you guys to see live and to fuck with me live. So that's where those kind of streams would happen. Streams will always, like as normal, be at like, you know, 7 to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on Sundays and Mondays, depending on, and I can swap those around because those are my typical days off from work, so I can swap those to be earlier in the day, later in the night. It just kind of depends. If I'm like wanting to play with friends and they're only available at like 2 or 3 until like 7 or 8, then we'll do a 2 o'clock stream. Or for me as a football fan, if I'm wanting to watch a football game on Sunday or Monday night, or, you know, Sunday afternoon, then we'll move stream around so I can be a toxic Broncos fan. But yeah, those are the thoughts for Twitch, and I think we got that in under 15 minutes. So I mean, kind of a longer update video, but I had a lot to say. There's a lot to cover, and I just kind of wanted to get all that off my chest and kind of basically talk to myself about it and talk to you guys about it and what you can expect. So thanks for watching. The YouTube outro is kind of weird for an update video. But if you guys liked this video, let me know by clicking that like button down below. The thumbs up really help me out. If you, for some reason, really enjoyed it, and you haven't already done so, I highly recommend and ask that you subscribe to the channel and ring that bell icon so you can be notified and not miss out on a single upload, normal playthrough or movie night playthrough included. And if you want to see me do this kind of thing live and away, you can always find me on my live streams. But with all that being said and done, guys, I hope you have a fantastic day, morning, night, whatever time it is for you. And I'll see you guys later.